Hi, welcome back to World of the Psychic.
Together we shall cast ourselves into the future.
Seen any aliens lately?
This is a part of America we never get to see.
Are you by chance referring to the legend of the Loch Ness Monster?
A ball of twine that weighs 19,000 pounds.
What is this, nerd porn?
It is about the Templar treasure, but it's also about other things, conspiracy theories, urban legends, and other myths that are true.
You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the
Travel
Oddities
Podcast.
And welcome to the Travel Oddities Podcast once again.
Okay, so Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, the Toy and Action Figure Museum.
This place is boss.
So we've been. We did promise an on-site. This is not.
Let's
that.
confess.
Let's confess what?
In the early stages of Travel Oddities, before we even laid. Matter of fact, our first pilot episode. It was our pilot episode, to be exact.
Yes,
was on the Toy and Action Figure Museum in our trip to a restaurant that rhymes with flamey. Anyway, so
we have been.
This is kind of the Redux, the Toy and Action Figure Redux.
We did determine that there was not enough, and that's the reason we're covering
There's
it today.
not enough. Now, by that same admission, there is a lot to take in.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just not...
You could spend a couple hours there, but you can't talk about it for a couple of hours.
Right.
So the Toy and Action Figure Museum in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, it's wonderful. It is, if you've ever had an action figure, if you've ever had a Barbie doll or a G.I. Joe, or, I don't know, Eric, what's
Anything.
the new one? Pokemons? What are you guys doing these days?
Oh my God. Like, you're that old anyway.
You make jokes, but I am still an active action figure collector. I've got a huge display at my house. And
it's
you guys laugh at me.
huge.
I don't care. It's huge, and I that's what I do.
Huge. No, I'm jealous.
It's actually a point of disgrace for me that I have not been to this place because it's not that far away.
It's not. From where home base is, Chickasha, Oklahoma, it's about, what would you say, about an hour?
No, it's 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh, that's right. Okay, it's about an hour from where I'm at.
No, it's 30 minutes.
From Norman?
Yes. It's Pauls Valley.
Okay, 30 minutes.
I-35, 30 minutes south.
I-35, but you don't take I-35.
No.
You take Highway
whatever, 81.
666 or whatever the heck that is over there. You can get to Texas in like 20 minutes on that road. It's eerily quick.
There is some sort of time slip that occurs between Chickasha, Oklahoma and Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I mean, you literally get to Dallas without ever seeing any road signs. You like turn the corner and it's
a fold in time and space. I agree. Yes.
But anyway, Pauls Valley, 30 minutes from Norman, 30 minutes from damn near everywhere.
It's a gold dang geological oddity or geographical oddity.
There's a time-space continuum. So really cool.
This museum, wall to wall.
It's the largest collection in the United States.
Yeah,
of action figures.
They have 75,000 figures on display, and that's
more.
Only a portion of what they actually have. They rotate them out.
Didn't they say they have up how many more? Like 5,000 more action figures in the attic or something?
Yeah,
and they get They do take donations.
They do,
but they have to be in good condition because they are displayed. I mean, literally, there's one section where if you touched one, I mean, it'd be like this. Action figure domino, they would probably execute you and then turn the gun on themselves. because somebody else is going to put it together. It's not going to be them.
I think they would just let the patrons have at you.
Well, they'd probably just go, well, we made an agreement. Somebody knocked them over. We were going to burn this place to the ground.
Okay, so this museum got its start in the year 2000. The town wanted a unique attraction that would help make Pauls Valley a destination city. So with the help of a local artist / toy designer, Kevin Stark, the town started working on the world's first museum devoted to art and sculpting of action figures.
So Kevin Stark, a little bit of trivia that we found out while I was kind of over, like eavesdropping a little bit. Because you remember the guy. Oh God, the guy.
No. The YouTube guy. Come on.
Yeah, that was like talking to the guy. Now this Kevin Stark, if in case you don't know, and you can Google it to verify this, but during the original, he was an artist on the original animated series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Sorry. And when they wanted to design the toys, they asked him to help them design the toys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go in there, there are paintings on the wall that he did free-handed. He was a comic book artist as well.
Uh-huh.
So we're sitting there, and I'm listening to the... Okay, are you going to go up to George Lucas and critique? I mean...
Probably, actually. He's kind of on my list.
Okay, but are you going to do it on the original trilogy?
No.
Okay. So this guy who has a YouTube channel that I don't remember, I think it's like douchebags.youtube.dingleberries or something. Anyway, is like having like this, he's kind of, how would you even describe it? He's like arguing with him?
Combative. It was very combative.
Oh, well, I've got this one. And, well, I've done this one. And the dude's like, basically like, helped create them. He's like, well, you don't have this one. It's like, dude, get out of here.
Like, seriously, he was arguing with the guy about his collection he's in a museum called the Toy and Action Figure Museum. And he was arguing with the creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys that he had a better collection than the curator of this museum.
I'm like, just go.
I thought Brett was going to have a panic attack. It was kind of awesome, actually.
I mean, don't be a hipster. Not in here.
Oh, so that happened while you guys were there.
While we were there.
Wow.
Because they do have a really cool, there's a case with all their turtle toys in it and a Lego Raphael, and it's not like Lego.
I seen the picture of it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I mean, they've got some really, really cool figures and really cool figurines in there. Kids, I think, unless you're a parent of an adult or unless you're a parent that has experience in action figures, like it's not something that you're just going to take a kid to and they're going to enjoy it as much as I think adults enjoy it more. There's not much in the way for kids probably that are older than 8 years old, maybe. I mean, that little play area was kind of...
The play area is good for younger kids, but if you've got the kid who's in the weird phase between collecting the things himself and playing with the toys as a child, it's not that much fun.
Right.
But,
so,
there are kids that are an exception to that.
It helps if you're somebody that currently collects and you're kind of curating your own collection and your child sees that. I think it's something that they would probably latch on to.
Oh yeah. I think my son Strider would love it because he loves my collection. He's not he understands that it's not toys that you pick up and play with. It's stuff that I'm displaying, and he's constantly down there just looking around.
He understands that because Eric will beat the hell out of that.
Have you seen? I know you're probably not a huge fan of Saturday Night Live, but did you see the spoof commercial they did of the new Star Wars figures? And it's got the kids playing with it, and then the older guys like, or keep it in the box. It's just, have you seen it?
Yes, it was very funny.
We need to show that to Eric.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of that.
Okay, we'll pause the show.
Let's do that
again. All right. So, Eric, what did you say?
I said that video hits a little too close to home.
It's funny.
It is hilarious. If you can't laugh at yourself,
then
I don't know.
Push somebody down and laugh at them.
Exactly.
True. I think Will Rogers said that.
That was Will Rogers for sure.
Will Rogers.
Will.
I always say Will Rogers.
Okay, so the Toy and Action Figure Museum opened officially in 2005. Since that time, the museum has had visitors from every state in the Union and over 40 foreign countries, and basically has helped save the economy of Paul's Valley, which I think is super cool.
I do too.
They've had over 75,000 visitors to the museum in the last 11 years.
And it's, what is it, $5?
Yeah.
And then they have like a little coffer if you want to donate a little bit more. I have a t-shirt. I should have worn it tonight, but I didn't.
Now they do. They take donations of toys,
Mm-hmm.
action figures, that sort of thing.
Now, I think they prefer that they be wrapped
Yeah, in the original
packaging. So
okay, so it's an accredited museum. It's won several awards, 13,000 action figures, and hundreds of drawings from some of Oklahoma's most famous cartoonists.
mm-hmm.
Regular hours, they're open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Sunday, they're open from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to include the contact information in the show notes.
Yeah.
They're located right off of I-35, exit 72.
Yeah, and just it's a literally
Go east.
like go east, and I think it's a left on some main street. Chickasha. That's it.
Yep.
And that really cool gas station that was down there.
Dude, there's a gas station, Eric. You could literally put any
Anything
business in this gas station.
It's the coolest building you've ever seen.
Really?
It looks like it came out of the animated movie Cars.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, it's like
out
a
of-
classic.
Like right out of Radiator Springs.
Oh, wow.
Like that. Yeah.
but I think any business, you could put literally any business in there and make buckets of
Hell,
money.
an art museum. It's got a loft area.
Or a hot dog stand. You go
Yeah.
either way. Speaking of hot dog stands.
Now, hang on.
No, go ahead.
I will say, I don't think Pauls Valley, and I love Pauls Valley. It's a really cool town, really not far. They haven't capitalized on much more than the toy museum.
And they haven't really capitalized on that.
And they haven't.
Is that one?
That's it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
Field
really,
Brothers. It didn't have that on it when we were there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I liked it better when we'd have to pause for an hour to look something up on the internet. Now we got a millennial with an iPad. I feel like
But you're right, though. They haven't capitalized on it enough. If you ask me, the city of Pauls Valley should have a billboard telling you this is the exit for the toy and action
I thought there
museum.
was one. Was there? Is there not?
There
one?
are, but they're actually purchased by the museum, and they're down the road a little bit.
Oh, you mean like like Pauls Valley, the town should have a billboard saying, "Hey,
the saddest part." I thought, and did we go on a Saturday?
Yes.
On a Saturday afternoon I think it was before lunch.
It was right around lunchtime.
Right around lunchtime. All of the action happens. There's like this gap in like activity. You get off the highway, sorry. And there's all these businesses and restaurants. And then you get to downtown, and it's really like the only show in town next to the Boomerang restaurant that's right next door.
Right.
Like everything else just seems like it's shut down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
it was very disconjointed. Like you get off the highway and it's like all the, you're getting off the highway, you need gas and a place to stay and fast food. And then there's like this 2.5 mile jaunt that you make down, is it Highway 72?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, no, it's exit 72. But like there's this 2.5 miles where it's just kind of dead, empty space,
abandoned buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and then you get downtown, and it's like the toy and action figure museum is the only thing that's happening,
And it's in a strip, like, it's your typical small downtown area. It looks like it probably at one point might have been an old TGMY or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it literally has that kind of feel to it. But no, it's worth every penny. I mean, I don't think it's somewhere you go. You might go once a year just to see what's new.
But if you're traveling between Oklahoma City and
And you've
Dallas
got
on
nothing to do.
I-35, it's definitely worth a stop.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely a place that I'm planning on going very soon. This summer, I plan on taking Strider down there.
Okay,
So
you
maybe we
should.
can all go.
And while you're there,
Well, one thing before your awesome segue.
God dang it, Brett. I'm not even allowed to segue.
The town of Pauls Valley, almost exactly 50% the size of Denver International Airport.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's a conspiracy.
That's
a
kind
hot.
of fishy.
That's hot. I mean, if I'm on a
Are we
conspiracy
like
dating
going
site,
on a dating site right
We're
now?
slowly
Yeah.
crafting Brett's dating profile here.
You know what's hot? It's 50% the size of the Denver International Airport. What is my junk?
Okay, so
Can I do my segue now?
do your segue.
So, Eric, if you're headed to Paul's Valley and you're looking to stuff your face with a pepperoni,
Always.
where's a good restaurant?
Roma's Italian Restaurant on Grant Avenue in Pauls Valley.
Mm-hmm.
We've been.
Yeah.
And?
It's good. I say get the special.
Oh, God, you're killing me.
It's great. It's great.
How's the tortellini is the only thing I want to know.
Round.
That's perfect.
It's filled with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a nice white wine sauce.
So you're describing like my ultimate male companion right there.
I want somebody with a nice, that's round, with a nice white wine sauce.
Stuffed with cheese, preferably.
What the listening audience doesn't know is that two of us are Anglo and one of us is Italian. And I'll tell you which one's Italian.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm Native American.
And?
Not Italian.
And?
I'm Native American and Native American. And I'm probably a little bit German.
And?
That's about it.
Mexican?
I'm not. I found out I'm not part Hispanic.
You looked into it?
Yeah.
What'd you do? You do the Ancestor.com DNA challenge thing?
I do have one. I did have before I lost it in the fire that I started.
And it said?
I didn't actually get to swab and send it in yet. No,
so
I
you're
found
just making shit up now.
I found out from a cousin that I'm not Hispanic, that my grandmother, her mom was married to a Hispanic, but it wasn't, they didn't have coitus.
So how
they
many,
had coitus, but it didn't result in my grandma.
There's no fruition there.
No fruition.
How many generations back do we have to get to the point to where Brett is a bastard?
I am. I'm the bastard of the North.
Seventh generation bastard.
My father had a stock. No, I'm joking.
Don't know me mother.
My mother. All I've done is fight.
Okay, so Roma's Italian Restaurant. Can we please get back to Roma's Italian Restaurant?
Let's talk about it.
The special.
Has sausage in it.
Sausage and chicken and every other kind of meat known to man, and it's got marinara and
white
Alfredo
sauce.
All mixed together. It is not visibly appealing.
No, when you look at the picture, you're going to go, it's a number 2 and not the combo.
It looks like it belongs in a diaper, but I would
just say.
I would.
Did you not think that it's a number 2 and not the combo?
That's what
I would literally eat it out of a shoe.
I don't know,
dude. It is delicious.
Would you eat it out of my shoe after I've been at a music festival?
No,
for
I would
3
eat
days
it out of a new shoe
with no socks.
No.
I challenge you to wear a pair of Converse low cuts with no socks for 3 days and explain to me how mud got between your toes.
Oh.
Where did mud come from?
Oh, you're messed up.
I walked on grass the whole time.
You are a messed up individual.
So, Roma's, what do you do? What are you queuing up?
Stuff, followed by things. Roma's Italian Restaurant.
Is that all we're going to talk about is the number 2 combo?
Dude, what else do you want to say?
Scallopini.
How's the most important thing when you go to an Italian restaurant?
How's the
bread?
How's the bread?
I like it.
How's their white sauce? Is it like a Papa used to make?
These fresh mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Hey, you like it a mozzarella pearl necklace, huh? What gives the mozzarella pearls? Right?
Uh-huh.
So go to Roma's and tell them you are a cork soaker, and they will let you soak your cork. Right?
I thought you were saying something else with an accent.
No.
Cork soaker.
No, it's cork soaker. It's a tradition at wineries that you soak your cork.
I think that's how they edit like Seth Rogen movies for like made for TV.
You just put cork soaker.
You dirty cork sucker or
you
soaker.
You dirty Coke brother. Let's make it political. What are you going to do there? I'm looking at your screen. Can you set this up?
Listen.
I hate
feedback.
So that's how you neutralize the kid with ADD. You just play something. So he'll
Okay.
So we have some listener feedback.
We do. We've got something from one of our regulars, but I did want to say a little bit about Project Archivist.
Okay.
They did a different show than they had in the past few shows, where it was kind of like a news show where they just bantered about.
Are we ripping?
No, we're not ripping because we did it before they did it, or we did it before we knew they did it.
Or we did it before they still had more listeners than we did.
But we're doing it now and we're talking about it.
Okay, so yeah.
So I really enjoyed it. Thought it was awesome. I think it's episode 182. Apparently, according to Roe, he hit me up on Facebook, said that they had given us another shout out on their show. So apparently we're just playing some hardcore podcast tennis.
Well,
we'll just go back and forth.
It's the Facebook, like poking, like someone on Facebook.
Roe did again say that he wants us to come on his show.
We got to make it
he's
happen.
serious. I told
Why
him,
would they ask? Have some damn confidence.
I told him we weren't worthy.
Dude,
They're better than us.
Are you saying this with a straight face?
Dude, they've been doing it longer. They are definitely better than us.
You've been doing sex longer than me, and I'm better at it than you. I'm just kidding. You're not better at it. I mean, I'm not better at it.
Anyway, Project Archivist. Go give them a listen if you haven't already.
Listen. Stop. You are so down about our show.
I'm not being down about our show. They've got like 567 episodes or something.
Okay,
They're doing
but
a better job.
how many people do you think listen to us?
7.
Yes, because I have a big family. Eric, can I just say I'm glad that you're here?
I'm glad to be here.
I am. I'm glad Eric's here.
I am too.
I was going to pull up a clip, but we moved past it too fast, so it's too late.
Yeah, we're
because we can't
lightning over here, dude.
We can't. Well, and we just go ahead and play your thing. You're like a little kid. I still think we could go on Project Archivist.
Like I told my last wife, I says, honey,
you're scared to go on another podcast. You'll freeze up.
Okay, now, typically I would get on to you for interrupting our executive producer's clip. It's the clip that announces that Anthony Shear has given us feedback, but I'm going to let you off the hook this week because that MFer said he was going to call into the odd line and leave us a voicemail.
And didn't.
Oh.
So I will read what he wrote on Facebook because I like that part, but the other part, not so happy with, Anthony.
I'm just not even going to call him Anthony.
Anthony. All right. So Tony said.
Tony Baloney.
Tony said.
No, say Tony Baloney.
Tony Baloney. That's his new name until we get our voicemail. So he did say we had posted something about listening to us or liking us or sharing us or something on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Anthony Shear said, "Pull your head out of your ass and listen to the Travel Oddities podcast."
Well, I want that on a recording.
Exactly.
Tony Baloney.
Yep. He's not the executive producer of this show.
He's not in the truckers union, probably.
What do they call people who cross the
He's a scab.
Scab.
Tony Baloney scab.
Dude,
he's got a scab on his baloney.
Okay, now hold on. That is Brett speaking, because even though I'm angry that he did not do as he promised.
Are you pro-union?
Even though I'm angry that Anthony did not do what he promised, I am not going to go so far as to personally insult that guy because he still looks like Colossus and the Hulk had a love child.
He looks like half Thor.
Half Thor?
Never mind. Sorry, inside.
That's an insider joke.
Very inside, like inside your eye sockets.
Alrighty. So, I'm sorry. You're going to have to explain that movement because people listening to the show cannot see what you just did. Please, Brett.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
I made the sign of the cross.
And why did you make the sign of the cross?
For Lord Martell.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
All right, so that's our show. I would very much like to know, Do you like the new format for our new show? It will not be our regular format, but just for the quick trips, the little off-topic, smaller oddities, giant ball
Can
yarn.
we just call it what it is?
What is it?
Seat of our pants shows.
Not even that. No, I don't think that's the case at all.
We've got it in shows.
I don't agree with that.
You can't phone it in if you've got stuff typed up.
Dude, we are 6 hours into this process.
Tony Baloney. Hashtag Tony Baloney. Hashtag Anthony Mother Trucker. Hashtag Harley the Italian Scallion.
Okay, so if you liked it...
Oh my God! Why are you stealing my thunder, Daddy? Stop! Don't stop it. Leave it going. Why are you looking at me like you have your hand on the button to destroy my whole family if I don't shut up? Are you shaking? Well, I think that pretty much wraps up Paul's Valley in Pit Stop News for this time. If you are looking to connect with us, we do have the odd line. Eric, what's the number?
That number is going to be 786-5 oddity.
Leave us a message. Give us a story. Give us some feedback. Say hi. Cuss Harley out. Cuss me out. Cuss Eric out. Also, we're on Instagram now at travel_oddities.
Wrong.
No.
That's the Twitter.
That's Twitter. Twitter travel_oddities. Instagram. We're at Travel Oddities Podcast. Facebook.
Travel Oddities Podcast.
Travel Oddities Podcast. Also, give us a 5-star review on iTunes. We'd like to see what you think. Let us know. Like Harley said earlier, what do you think about this new format? Is it something you want to see more often, less often, once a month, twice a year? Let us know. Well, that's been Travel Oddities. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley.
I'm Eric.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Connected to the foot bone. Foot bone connected to the ankle bone. Ankle bone connected to the leg bone. Now that's the way it goes. The leg bone connected to the knee bone. The knee bone connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone connected to the backbone. Now that's the way it goes. Them bones, dry bones, them bones, dry bones, them dry bones, that's the way it goes.
Movie.
Mm-hmm.
So they got people to write a script, and that's where Tusk came from, is for a fucking podcast.
Another movie that I think is scary to me, Red State. You ever seen that?
Red State was good, yeah. Red State, John Goodman, man, he's so fucking good. When he yells at that guy, and the guy fucking falls down, that's the scene that sticks out of my head the most. They're outside the building or whatever, and they're near his car. It's been a while since I've seen it, but he like fucking yells at this guy, and the guy like just falls
down,
over,
yeah.
like falls down.
Are you ready? Have you loaded on everything we need?
Yep.
Let's roll. So I obviously I'm not saying welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast.
Why? Because we're doing
it's Travel Oddities presents Travel Oddities Podcast presents Pit Stop News.
Do it however you want to do it, man.
Tell me how to do it.
I'm not the fucking boss of you.
Oh, how? But this is our product.
No, I would say welcome to Travel Oddities Podcast. Today's Monday, May 16th. This is fucking episode 28. Pit Stop News / the Toy and Action Figure Museum of Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. Guys, we're switching it up a little bit today. We're taking a little detour. We're fucking getting off at the next exit because shit has changed. We're taking a detour.
Why can't we say Travel Oddities Podcast presents?
You can do it however the fuck
all right.
you want.
Okay, here we go.
And we should do our intros earlier than we did last time.
All right. Basically, let me start here. Welcome to Travel Oddities. I'm Brett.
I'm Eric.
I'm Harley.
You couldn't be any less enthusiastic. This is a real news show where we report the news. Can you hear me? Are we not supposed to have any fun? When you went fucking all business, dude, it just fucked everything.
It's all corporate now.
I know. He's like, we can be friends on the air. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And welcome to Travel Oddities podcast. Nope. And welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast, episode 28. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Would you stop? Are you ready? Stop it. Don't look at me with those judgmental eyes, you church going son of a bitch. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. Tonight we're going to talk about Pauls Valley and the Toya Museum, and also going to talk about my favorite Italian restaurant when I'm almost south of the Red River. And boy, do they have a spicy meatball. Okay, stop. Are you ready? You don't want to do this, do you? Can you act like you're interested in what's about to take place? Say something.
Something.
Did your voice crack a little bit?
Yes.
Are you going to cry?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast / pit stop news / episode 28. No. Okay. What do you want me to say? Welcome to Travel Oddities podcast episode 28 / pit stop news.
Dude, why can't you just fucking call it episode 28?
Is it really technically an episode?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the whole point. That was the whole reason.
Welcome to Travel Oddities, episode 28. Okay, no, the news is first, so do it in order that it appears.
Dude, you could just call it episode 28, the Toy and Action Figure Museum of Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, and then we'll go into an explanation of why it's different.
When do I say pit stop news?
You don't even have to, but if you want to, you can literally just read what is in front of you.
Okay.
Or you can do it however you want to do it if you can make it all the way through without using the word slash.
Okay, can Guns N' Roses go on tour without saying the word slash?
Yes, they can.
Hey, hair. No, that's not how that works. Hey, Top Hat Boy, can I have your autograph? Okay. My daughter loves you. Can I have your autograph, Mr. Hair? Okay. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast, episode 28, Pit Stop News and Toy and Action Figure Museum. It is May the 17th, 2016. Is it the 17th?
I think it's the 16th.
Is it?
Yep, that's what it says right there on the paper.
Hello, it's May 16th. Hello. Tonight on Travel Oddities podcast. All right, here we go. This is it.
This is the one.
This is the one.
It's going to happen.
If Harley would quit looking like an annoyed dad during a fucking beauty pageant, like, we practiced this routine all night last night. Ready? All right. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. It is May the 16th, 2016. Tonight's episode 28, Pit Stop News and Toy and Action Figure Museum. Is it not it? Your body language is telling me I'm not getting it right. Stop. You know Italians have bad hearts. Look what happened to Tony Soprano. He died of a heart attack. All right. And welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. I'm Brett. When do we do the introductions after all this? Would you say something?
Dude, we haven't fucking changed anything.
I am not doing it wrong. I said, the first time I said, welcome to Travel Oddities podcast, episode 28, Pit Stop News and Toy and Action Figure Museum. And then I'm like, and you just sit there. We're going to do it this way. I'm going to say, welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast, episode 28. I'm Brett.
Okay.
K. That's Kay and Eric. Why are you annoyed? Are you really going to cry?
Dude, it's 9 fucking minutes.
Is it? Okay. Ready? Act like you're enthusiastic about this.
Why do I need to act anyway?
Because it comes through.
Yeah, it comes through, but I'm not fucking talking. So me not saying anything.
But doing this like...
Okay.
Stop.
You want me to leave the room?
No.
So you can do a fucking intro?
Are you ready?
Are you such a fucking pansy-ass little bitch that you can't do it with me holding my forehead?
And acting like you're annoyed at every word that I say.
Right.
Sit up straight, get by the microphone, and get ready to introduce yourself.
Oh, fuck, when did my dad get here?
Right now. Nice to meet you, son.
He'll take his belt off.
I waited till you're 18 so I wouldn't have to pay child support. All right. And welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. I'm Brett.
Dude, it always gets announced
Okay.
before anybody says who they are.
Gotcha. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast, episode 28.
Okay.
No, am I
We're
doing it
fucking
right?
10 minutes in now.
Am I doing it right?
We've done 27 other
I
episodes.
understand. Do you think I don't sleep?
Welcome
All right.
to the Travel Oddities podcast. This is episode 28. Today is Monday, May,
Okay,
whatever
stop.
the
Got
fucking
it.
date is.
Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome to the Travis.
To Travis Oddities. Old Travis Oddity.
This is the only podcast about Travis Barker. Okay. Or Pastrana. All your favorite, even Randy Travis. All your famous Travises.
All Travis all the time.
24 hours of Travis. Travis Oddities. Okay. All right. Welcome. Okay, stop. Will you stop? Just be normal. Okay? All right, ready. Here we go. Welcome to the... Okay, I'm done. Welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast.
We need to put up a wall.
All right, ready?
Right there.
What? Okay, here we go. Do I say episode 28 and then the date? Help me, Eric. Do I say 28 and then the date?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Just say all of the words.
All right. Well,
You want me to try?
hang on. I got it.
You got it?
Right. And welcome to the... Stop it. Stop. All right, I'm done. 3, 2, 1. And welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. It's Monday, May the 16th, 2016. Tonight, episode 28. Pit stop news and the toy and action figure. God darn it. Here we
You
go.
were so fucking close.
You're
All
on
right.
the precipice.
Okay. And welcome to the Travel Oddities podcast. Stop it, Harley.
I'm not doing anything. I'm purposely not making eye contact with you.
All right. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2. And welcome to the... Harley, stop that, too.
What the... How? Oh
Okay.
my God.
All right. No. Don't leave.
13 minutes.
Okay.